I got enough names.
Yeah,
it's
you
going
got it
right now.
already.
It's going right now.
We are live.
Yeah.
Hey.
No, yeah, it's going now. Well, this is the old Reb with a rapid fire radio video production, and we are filming MacGyver, getting some tattoo work done. There's Mac, Panther in the back, the tattoo specialist, and we'll just get on with this here, gentlemen.
Got a little prep work to do here yet, so we're just kind of doing a test run here to get this all going. Still got to pick a design and do a shape, so we're rolling along. Panther's got some pretty cool designs here. I don't know about that one.
How long have you been doing this, Panther?
15 years.
15 years, Panther. Panther is a good buddy of ours, and he's had some down times, and we're going to help him out with this video, and we're going to get everybody educated with tattoos so that they know that there's no fear. And of course, Mac has got a few there. Show us what you got on your right arm there, Mac.
On my right arm?
Yeah, there we go. Raise it up a little bit.
How about that one?
Yeah, we can see that.
That's one he's recently done.
Yeah. Yeah, turn it a little more.
This way?
Yeah, there you go. That's a good shot of it there. So, yeah.
Still one healing on the leg. I posted that one up there already. And we're looking to recover this area here. Going to eventually work on the sleeve.
You bet. And Panther, your prices are reasonable?
Oh yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I like that.
I only do 50 an hour.
Where can we reach you at?
You can always reach me at my Facebook page, which I'll send a link to you.
Okay, is it listed under Panther?
It's listed under my Panther or...
Okay, so we just look under Panther on Facebook until you find Matt on there. That's his name, and he can get you lined up.
You can bring the head up to about there, I think, or what? And kind of go over top of the flames.
Now this video is not to take away from our buddy in Wisconsin, Chris Langer, by no means, because he's got a top-notch tattoo studio out there, but we're just trying to help a brother that needs a little recognition, so I hope everybody understands.
So we're going to go with the eagle on the arm today.
Okay.
Going to do it right above here, cover him up here, and put the eagle up here, down here, looking at these flames. We almost need a little more light here, don't we? I don't know if that's going to turn
No, we're good. We can see it fine.
You can see it good? You got good HD on. Oh, that is HD, so that'll work. Awesome. So here we go.
Got a little bit of glare behind. We got a little bit of glare behind Matt with that window over there.
What's that?
I'll get that.
Maybe I wonder if it wouldn't hurt to close that one up there.
Just a little bit. There. That might have done it. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Yeah, that's better.
So now you can kind of see it. My skin's a little dark there, but he's going bye-bye today. So that'll be a nice little change. Pretty soon I'll have my sleeve on both arms. Then I got to start working down my back.
That's going to be the most painful.
Oh yeah, I'm not even looking forward to that one.
We should also tell our listening audience that Matt can fix things that have been messed up.
And I definitely am messed up. Yeah. Very important lesson here. Be sure to get the tattoo that you want and are able to cover it if need be.
Right.
Don't do something like that. Everybody can see that when they shake
don't
your
wait.
hand.
Don't wait till you're old like Ed to wish that he never had any.
Well, I don't say that. I like my tattoos.
Giving you a bad time.
I know. It's just something that, it's a mark of you. Makes you an individual. And that's what I like about it.
This thing is really using battery.
I'd have to get the USB plug in and plug her into the computer to keep her charged.
All right, yeah.
How long of a record time does this little guy have on it?
We have recorded down here.
I don't know which one it takes.
Alright, well there was a, I'll see if there's a cord on the back.
Anyway, there, dedicated listeners and viewers, we're eventually going to end up doing a lot more podcasts and keep this going. I think it's kind of cool. Give us your support. You know, bear with us. This is the first time, so I'm still learning anyway on how to do the video part of it. But, we'll get Panther in here. He's even volunteered to do a little bit of DJing for us. We need to get the. It's going to go all the way down here. No extensions down here either.
No.
If you had the, I was just thinking if we had a plug-in that goes to that, but I didn't bring one with me. You know, like behind you. It's got the USB to the plug into the wall. What end is that? That's got the big end on that one, huh?
I don't think we have a cord like that anyway.
I do at the house.
Which one?
The one that goes from the bigger USB to you can plug into the wall, or USB to the mid-size small part.
Oh, not like the bone one.
Not the flat. It's more of
the
a
one that's got the
rectangular one.
funky shape to it.
Yeah, the more rectangular one.
Yeah, I have one of those. Like a couple of those at the house.
I do too. I got buttons and everything. I never even thought about bringing something like that along.
I also got
Well, reach
USB
to this one here, buddy. There's two on the front there. Maybe it'll go down to there. We're as low as we can go with that.
That's just messed up, ain't it?
just short.
Well,
we're just short by that much.
all we got-
that much on the
I
cord
know
to
how
get plugged in here.
I know how to fix it. I'm going to do the MacGyver method.
He's gonna MacGyver it. I want to see the MacGyver method here.
There's the MacGyver method.
Put the computer up on a stool.
Well, I guess that works.
Yeah. All right.
We're not lowering the camera. We're gonna raise the computer. Now you're styling.
All right, the old Reb here for another rapid fire internet video. A Frankie Slauson production along with MacGyver and Panther of Panther Tattoos.
How y'all doing out there tonight, guys?
And what we're doing right now is we're going to just show you a little bit of how tattoo work is actually done in in Rapid Fire's basement studio, studio number 2.
We are in number 2, backup studio.
We got a good color picture right now, and MacGyver has his arm extended, and can even see I can see the computer clear as day on this video. So here we go.
Here we go. That definitely don't hurt near as bad as when you're trying to go over that dragon, the old scar picture. Yeah, we tried to do a refix on one of my old tattoos that I did when I was younger. It's going to be a tough one. Like I said, definitely make sure you want to keep the tattoo that you get when you're younger. Otherwise, you'll be doing this, going over stuff that's messed up. You got to get redlined up here for one.
I would love to if I hadn't kept my word. I explained it to Panther, so.
Oh yeah.
Lot of noise involved.
Yeah, not for you if you don't like needles.
There you go. I got a zoom in shot. You can actually see the work being done.
Right over a little bit.
And all of this is Panther Tattoos out here in Rapid City, South Dakota, and he does reasonable work and good artwork from what we know. So you don't always get to see this sort of thing. So we have to.
I've got 2 already done from them, and I'm extremely happy.
Well, that's good.
And those
There
are
you
ones
go.
that were messed up from the beginning. And someone that can cover up a bad tattoo is a true tattoo artist in my eyes. Especially with the mess I got going on here.
So what are we doing right now then? Are we fixing an existing one?
Covering one up.
We're covering one up. Okay. And of course, Brother Ed is he's making all kinds of faces here. I'm going to have to show you. There he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of little spots that are kind of tender when he comes across, and most of it isn't bad, but I think he crosses the nerve every now and then. It's like, yeah. You got a good view on it there, Red?
I can't.
What's that?
What did you say?
I said you got a good view on it here. Can you see it pretty good what he's doing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can. In fact, I could zoom in. There we go.
Wow, look at that.
In fact, I'll come in a little closer.
I like the way that is. That's nice. Got a good fighting experience there.
Nothing like our first video to have glitches trying to get the camera situated here. Panther, how long you been doing this?
15 years.
15 years of tattoo experience. There you go.
Where's Frankie at for this one?
I don't know. Sleeping.
Sleeping.
Brother Frankie is sleeping.
I wish I had the patience to do that and the artistic touch, which I do not have.
I don't have any patience because I'm not a doctor.
Don't you just love the sound of the tattoo gun? A little bit more of a bleeder on that one, huh?
Yeah. It's more of a bleeding spot of the arm, though.
Yeah, if you're squeamish, don't be tuning in.
Too late.
This is also coming to you from the Ride or Die Brotherhood Nation National Headquarters in Rapid Valley, South Dakota, just so you know, for the record on this video.
Also, I vote that we make Panther our official tattoo artist for the
Oh, I'm all for that.
organization here.
I'm for that.
For any members that happen to tune in and see this, you know he's open for work, always looking to do something. And in the Brotherhood tradition, I believe he also does horse trading.
Yes, I do.
for tattoos. So, you guys got any extra good stuff that you want to move? Woohoo!
You got to come over this way, brother. The mic's up here.
Okay, I'm trying to.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to do. I can see ya. Anyway, this is what Panther does, and it's pretty interesting because I've been to a lot of places and I've seen things, but I've never had the experience it firsthand right in my own headquarters here. So
Yeah, this is Panther's new tattoo studio here, huh?
yeah.
It's gonna look pretty nice, huh?
It's looking good. We got a good quality picture too.
Oh, by the way, Panther is also certified and trained, correct?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Fully licensed.
Before you go any further, give us your qualifications.
I've gotten my nursing degree, got an LPN. I've got my LPN, did 2 years of art school, a 2-year apprenticeship under Vipers Custom Ink down in New Orleans, Louisiana. Shop is still down there too. Can't be a tattoo artist though if you can't draw.
That's the big trick. Nothing more American like an American eagle getting tattooed on you, right?
You got it.
American and proud of it. I'm trying not to shake.
I know. You're fine.
Like drawing with a pen.
Actually, the original tattoo machine was invented by Thomas Edison. It was called the electric pen.
That's an interesting fact for everybody out there.
It was actually one of this, they called it a failed experiment, but it never really failed. It just had a different purpose, drawing on skin.
Well, good old Thomas Edison, huh?
Uh-huh.
He's one handy person.
A lot of people don't know that
Nikola Tesla.
Thomas Edison stole a lot of ideas from old Nikolai Tesla.
Yes, he did.
I didn't play fair, did he?
No,
No.
he didn't. Nikolai Tesla was a genius.
Yes, he was ahead of his time.
Yes.
Well, didn't he actually start shaking a bridge or something with his...
He had an earthquake machine.
Yeah, the earthquake machine.
Which, that was a bad idea, but...
Depending on where you're using it.
yeah.
I think he actually had a bridge vibrating. And maybe that was on the... Maybe that was on the back of the face thing, I think, when they tried to do that.
I like watching that.
You know, they had our... I don't know if I should say it on the air or not, but they had our Cosmos under review down here.
They did?
Yep. They're not seen the episode when they came down to debunk Cosmos. And do you know what their official finding was?
They couldn't debunk it.
No, it was fake.
Ah.
Can't hardly tell the Pegasus was there anymore, didn't you? That's the way you pulled that up. That looks cool.
There you can see it taking shape a little bit.
Yeah, she's getting some shape to it. The
Little
feathers off the...
blood and guts there.
A little bit of the feathers are going to make a nice background on his head.
Yeah.
He's got his crest under there. I am impressed. Oh, you got a little different speed one now. What's that, the 3-liner?
No, this is it's a 9 needle Magnum.
We're going with a Magnum.
Like in Clint Eastwood movie.
You know, it's not near as intense as the other needle was, the outlining needle.
The outline's the most painful part.
You got to get it deeper in the skin than you do the shading. Yeah, remember when I did it as a kid, it was like I didn't thought it'd be so easy, and boy was I wrong.
Well, we're 14 minutes into this video, and this is what you get when you tune into one of our videos. And of course, we're not used to making them yet, but we'll get better as we go.
It all takes time, guys. It all takes time. Stick with us. We'll make Panther more famous than he already is.
That'd be nice.
No kidding. Sounds like a mad mosquito.
I got over the top here a little bit now so we can see a little bit better detail of what's going on.
Taking shape very nicely, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like how it's covering all that other one up, man. That's like I said, that's what you can't hardly even tell that was up there anymore.
Take a break for a bit.
Yeah, yeah. Well, guys, we're going to take a quick break here and let my arm breathe for a moment, and let his arm breathe for a moment, and recharge the batteries on the cam.
All right, well, we're back on again, and I don't know if we're continuing the segment, but we're sure trying.
Still working out the technical difficulties. I hope you viewers out here are enjoying this. All I gotta say is kind of looked at it when we were off camera there, and it's really starting to take some nice shape to it. Sorry about this snake. If you happen to see this, your tattoo getting covered up, but had to be done. Let it do that one.
He didn't dig into you and scar you. He had it set right. You can tell he was a rookie though. I bet you with all the, since he's done this, he's probably done a lot more and gotten better.
Oh, I'm sure. He was young when he did this one on me. Of course, that one's probably 20 years old too.
Yeah. Got some pretty good detail in it.
Yeah, it was getting hard to see the head and everything on it.
Yeah.
I found this little LED light at Walmart. I think it was $9.99. That was a pretty good job for what you're doing, though.
I like it. Need to get a portable one.
Yeah, fold up small enough to fit in your bag.
Ooh. I used to have one of these that fit on that.
I was gonna say, I don't know if it will or not, but you're welcome.
We got another connector?
Yeah.
Do you hear that? That's Rebecca in the background. She's one of the sisters with the Ride or Die Brotherhood.
So you got the looks of coming up to the south side up here. Sorry I'm not talking much, guys. My concentration is kind of involved on this one.
Well, anyway, this gives you an idea on how Panther does his work. And I'll tell you this for one thing, MacGyver don't just let anybody work on his arm, so.
Nope, not anymore. Oh, that's fun again, nice. Eventually it's going to turn into an eagle with the flaming demons on the bottom. Works the background in there. This is starting to my sleeve on my left side. Just going to sleeve it all the way up to my shoulders. Is what I'm thinking.
I should have got a before picture of this.
Yeah, no kidding. I never think about that stuff. Hey, let me see your phone leaking all over.
Mine always is.
We're down to one bar already, and why we're losing power so quickly, I have no clue. But that must be why the red light is flashing when it's
Getting low on power.
yeah. But anyway, you get an idea of Panther tattoos in Rapid City, South Dakota. There's the product there. It's not finished yet, but this is how it's done for now. So we'll be back with more videos as we get better and progress. And here's a picture of the guys. I'm going to zoom back. There you go.
Hey.
MacGyver and Panther.
How's it going out there, guys? I'm holding up good.
All right. Well,
How you holding up?
everybody keep on rocking in the free world like the old Reb tells you, and we'll be back with more videos on Rapid Fire, Rebel Communications, and Frankie Slauson Productions.
And
MacGyver and Panther. Don't forget them. All right, the old Reb back again with you with Panther and MacGyver, and as you can see, the finished product is starting to look better.
Yeah, that looks good. Blended the Pegasus right into its head and the feathers there. You can see it very good on your zoom or not.
Well, we got too much light over there. You might have to come forward, or I'll swing around here.
Looks good.
There we go.
And eventually the bottom part there is going to get blended in along with get rid of that blacked out name there or whatever that is. I don't remember
Yeah.
anymore.
Looks much better. And of course, we're looking upside down, but it is an American Eagle.
Yeah, that looks good. There it is, guys. Some nice cover-up work.
My Panther tattoos.
Just wait till we next segment. We're going to do this area down in here, blend things in a little bit more.
Lots of sleep work.
Lots of sleeve work.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you have it.
Same aftercare instructions as last time.
Yep. Don't use the shape I'm allergic to.
Exactly.
That's fine.
Now we're gonna
Shit.
tape
one
them
I
up,
know you're not allergic
bandage
to.
them up, and get the job done. Another Panther tattoo. Coming at you from Rapid Fire Radio. You
Thanks,
can only
guys.
see this on the radio. Right?
That's right.
That's right.
All right. With that in mind, we're signing off, and we'll be back soon with other videos.
You guys enjoy, and we'll be back next time, and we'll do a little more.
Panther, you got anything to say to our audience? As far as tattoos or anything is concerned?
When you get a tattoo, make sure it's what you want, because remember, it is for life. And names are a really bad idea.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, brothers. We're gone.
Well, here we are at the Statue of Liberty.
Well, we're at Boston's, and you can actually see where it says, dedicated to those who live in the Black Hills and to all who visit, from Bob and Cynthia Akers. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. Welcome to the Black Hills, October 28th, 2014. And we have the Statue of Liberty in front of Boston's.
Believe it or not, it's here.
We'll go up a little bit and we'll pan up.
As you can see, here is the Statue of Liberty. We're not in New York City. We're here in Rapid City, South Dakota. And this is pretty exciting. Yeah, pretty exciting stuff.
Pretty exciting, yes it is.
It's almost, from this advantage, it almost looks like we're really far away
I'll
from
tell you
it.
what, the old Reb's going to walk over there to give you an idea of the size of it.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's... You definitely look like a small person there, that's for sure. Yeah. But this was unveiled here last week, almost a week ago, last Tuesday. Black Hills Fox, KEVN,
Right.
did a
then
remote.
we're going to kind of pan across now. And this is Boston's, which is a heck of a place to eat.
Known for the gourmet pizza.
Right. So, this is Boston's. It's a pretty neat place. And the Statue of Liberty right next door. So there you have it. And pretty neat that Frankie Slauson and myself, the old Reb, can come out here and show you guys something from the Black Hills of South Dakota.
Yes, and this is a new tourist attraction. I'm sure a lot of people have already looked at this already, but...
Gourmet pizza, restaurant and sports bar.
And Statue of Liberty.
And the Statue of Liberty.
What could you ask more? I guess New Yorkers coming to see the leaves change?
Well, yeah, and you know, it's pretty neat that you got some patriotic folks out here.
Yeah.
You know? And,
Well, they call Rapid City almost like a Patriot City.
well, we're
kinda.
the gateway to the West. So.
Yeah, we got Mount Rushmore, now we got Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
You don't even have to go to New York anymore.
And pretty soon, we'll be broadcasting from the Liberty Hall out by the Reptile Gardens, and we'll be showing you what Liberty Hall looks like, the exact duplicate of the one in, is it?
Liberty Bell or something?
No,
like
the
that?
Liberty Hall.
Oh, Liberty Hall, where
Yeah,
the Constitution is
yeah,
and everything? Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And I'm
I know
not
where
sure
that-
where that's at. It's either in Pennsylvania or Massachusetts or someplace.
One or the other.
Guess we got to research our history a little better.
But it's cool that they put that over there. I mean,
Yeah. And then we should probably show you. It's kind of it's a beautiful day in Rapid. I'm just kind of panning around here a little bit. Can't really see too much. But there is the Statue of Liberty and the Bostons once again. And there you have it.
All right. This is a Frankie Slauson production and a Rebel Communication, and brought to you also by Rapid Fire Radio. All right.
We'll see you next time.
See you next time. Nia, bye-bye. Well, let's hear her. Let's start her up.
Burning down the highway. Behind me vibrating music won't tell. Tattoos and leather, Lord knows I can't stay. The boss man's calling, he can go to hell. 'Cause I gotta ride. 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 Wind in my face, blowing down the highway. Big wind thumping louder than my heart. Everybody looking, don't care what they say.
All right, welcome to the Ride or Die Brotherhood documentary. Once again, we got CEO Reb Ryder, and we also got Sledge. Welcome to the documentary. How did you hear about the Ride or Die Brotherhood?
I met Reb. I was working as a mechanic at a diesel shop. Reb was the manager over there. That was 20 years ago or so. We've been riding together ever since then. Been through 2 or 3 different motorcycle clubs. Now it's a dream. Well, what Reb wanted for years, and I backed him 100%. This whole Ride or Die Brotherhood. It is a brotherhood.
First of all, they call you Grey Wolf. Where did you get that name from?
From my white fucking hair.
How did you hear about the Ride or Die Brotherhood?
When I worked with Ben, Reb,
Reb, and you guys had the same passion for bikes?
Yeah, and freedom.
And freedom, okay. What about the Ride or Die Brotherhood got you interested? Like, why did you want to become a member?
Because it stands for what I believe in.
And that is?
Freedom.
I mean, when you say, because people say freedom all the time when it comes to the motorcycles, but what do you mean by freedom?
Worry about helmet laws and all this other blah blah bullshit.
We're here with Cranky Jeff. He's one of the brothers of the Ride or Die Brotherhood. Well, how long have you been a member of the Ride or Die Brotherhood?
6 years.
Where did your love for motorcycles begin? How long have you loved motorcycles?
Well, when I was younger, I had a Honda 350, and then I haven't been riding for, 20 years, and then in 2012, I got a Honda Shadow, and I've been riding since.
What is required in the eyes of Cranky Jeff to become a biker? Like, what is a real biker in your eyes?
Believe me in the amendments, like right here, the Second Amendment, keep your goddamn guns, don't let the idiots take them away, and,
All you gotta do is hit the side. Fire. Live. Hit.
This is what it's about, America. The Second Amendment. We're not giving up our guns for nobody. We're our own nation, and we adhere to the Constitution of the United States of America. Ain't that right, Chumley?
yes, sir, it is.
Yes, it is. And he's ready. I'm ready. The Brotherhood's ready. Don't tread on us, America, because we're not in it for offensive. We're in it for defensive. And if you can't handle it, I'm sorry, but this is how it is. This is America, and this is our right, and we're fighting. We're standing tall with other like-minded individuals to make this country what it once was great, and we're not giving it up.
We're also not in it for personal gain.
I'm going to tell you one other thing. We're not racist. We're doing the best, and anybody is welcome to ride with us.
What do you think about the Ride or Die Brotherhood as a whole, but as far as what it stands for? Like it stands for freedom, but it also stands for the Constitution and the right to bear arms and everything. What do you? Is that?
I agree with it.
You agree with it?
Yes, I do. I agree with the Constitution 100%.
And what do you think about people who are against the Constitution?
You don't want me to answer that.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely I do. It's uncensored. You can say whatever is on your
I
mind.
think they're a bunch of fucking pussies. Actually, they are a bunch of fucking pussies.
The ones that don't believe in the Constitution.
Exactly.
The ones that want to take it away from us.
Stand up and be proud of who the fuck you are. You're an American, stand up and be proud of it. Don't be hiding behind all your fucking crybaby bullshit.
We are interviewing now biker named. What's your biker name?
Orville.
Well, what does riding a motorcycle mean to you, just in general?
Everything.
Okay.
You get on the bike, there's no worries in the world, unless some poor fucker pulls out in front of you.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
It's the world.
Okay.
And if you have a friend beside you, it's even better.
When somebody has a problem with a biker, not just because of the whole Sons of Anarchy thing or whatever, when they still don't know what a biker is all about, what do you tell them? What do you say when people ask what a biker is?
Biker is somebody that enjoys motorcycle riding. Ride anywhere, anytime, to help a friend or anything. Regardless how long it takes to ride there, we'll ride there and help that friend.
When you guys first got together, were you kind of surprised that Reb had a motorcycle organization?
No, at the time. We were riding with the Working Stiffs Motorcycle Club.
Oh, Working Stiffs.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Was that a different organization, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was a club.
Oh, a club. Okay.
It was an organization for charities, and Mike and I, when we met as friends, it just clicked. Just instant friends, and we had a lot of things in common.
where'd the name come from then? Just because you guys are all working like more than 9 to 5 shifts or what?
It was a lot of mechanics and
Yeah.
a lot of truck drivers.
Yeah.
And that's all it was. Mechanics and truck drivers who worked their ass off, but we're bikers. And we like the biker code and we love the camaraderie, but we don't like the bad influence of organized outlaw clubs.
Oh, sure.
It's just not us. It's for some people, and great. We love them. We love them. Don't get us wrong. This is a motorcycle rights organization.
It's a rights and riding organization. We respect all clubs, and we're not a threat to anybody other than we're defenders of the Constitution.
Yeah, we are.
So basically, what you're saying is that you guys are more the nicer bikers, so to speak, than
Oh, yeah.
the other guys.
We're the ones your mom warned you about, the nice ones.
I like my bourbon over ice when I'm feeling kinda sad. Shoot my whiskey straight when I'm feeling kinda mad. When I'm feeling down like I've been born to lose, I chase my blues with the whiskey, and I chase my whiskey with the blues.
What message do you have to say out there to people who think that bikers are just a bunch of gang members and all they do is like want to start trouble and everything?
I'll tell you what, you look in your history of bikers, and you'll find out that bikers donate and contribute more to like Toys for Tots and
There's some assholes out there. I don't care.
Bikers Against
Child abuse, yeah.
what you got.
Okay. So you're pretty much saying that, bikers, they obviously have, most of them have hearts, they care about
Well, of course we
people
do.
and everything.
I mean, what the hell? You think we're
Well, a lot of people like to use
fucking monsters or what?
a lot of people like to use the term like you're almost compared to the Sons of Anarchy, like your style.
Nope.
That's not what the Ride or Die Brotherhood is. But most bikers are about patriotism, freedom, and then living the good way, pretty much.
Hell yeah.
And a lot of bikers are veterans. You know a lot of other veteran bikers,
Yeah, I do. Quite a few.
and they fight for the same thing. They fight for the same type of causes and
Exactly.
whatnot. What do you have to say to anybody who would like to be a member of the Ride or Die Brotherhood, who would be like a future member?
Come join the Brotherhood, brother.
So when it comes to knowing or finding a real biker, what does a biker have to like? What are the qualifications of a real biker?
I'll tell you what the qualifications are. He's sitting right here. He's my brother.
Okay.
He got my back, I got his back. The qualifications are, we just said this, but we'll say it again. Your word is your bond. You're loyal. I've got one thing that we use in the Brotherhood, and it isn't like you're dedicating your life, although most of us have. We can't say, well, the Brotherhood has to come first. It has to be family first, and your job, and then it all falls into place. It falls into place, and you got guys like Sledge and Mac and Chumley that are all loyal, and we've got some folks that just like us, that have nothing to do with it, and they help us. They've donated. This is our national. They've given us refrigerators, barbecue grills, lawn furniture, and when we get too much of it, then whoever is deserving or is down and out and needs something, it seems that we are always being good and giving, and it does my heart good when I give, and I make sure that when I do give, that I know it's right. And it's the same way with Sledge. He's like that too. That's how we are.
What are some bad moments of the Brotherhood? Has there been any scary or almost near life threatening moments at all that have ever
When
happened?
a brother went down,
Okay.
I got a call that Ben went down several years ago, so I rode out as soon as I could.
Oh, you mean like when he had his accident, or?
Yeah, he had laid it down, got drunk and laid it down.
Yeah, I thought that accident was a long time ago.
It was.
Oh, so yeah,
Long
you
time.
guys have known each other since for
Yeah.
pretty much a long. Okay.
Yeah, we've known each other for almost 27, 28 years.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know how long you guys were friends for or whatever. Anyway, so like when Ben got hurt or whatever, that pretty much affected you, and you were like, geez, you know, what's going to happen to my brother here?
And when I had an accident, he come down to Kansas.
Okay, Sledge, another question then. What do you think about when people compare any biker club or organization to, like, you know, the Sons of Anarchy? And then they think that's what all bikers are, just like members of...
Really? You're gonna learn how to do a biker from TV?
You better come and visit us and live and run with us, and you'll know what it means. And if you really want to find out, then find a 1%er outfit and go with them. They'll teach you. They'll teach you in short order whether you're coming or going.
So this is the last part of the interview now where you guys can kind of vent, say whatever is on your mind, that anything I haven't asked you that you want to talk about. This is your chance to say whatever on your mind.
I've made a lot of good friends, lifelong friends, bikers. In the biker community, I've had more help from bikers than bankers.
I have too.
I've had more help from bikers than doctors and lawyers. We don't like drama, bad drama. We're not a club. We don't perform like a club or act like a club. But we are a family, like most clubs are. And we are a tight-knit family. But if you do something wrong, we're going to be brutally honest.
Sledge has pretty much summed it up how we are right there. Like I made a statement here a few days ago, the brotherhood is tight and we don't keep anything from our brothers. We discuss it all. It is what it is. We had an incident that happened to one of our sisters, and it's distressing to us. We're going to put the predators and the criminals on notice, and the pedophiles. We're out there, and we're watching. And if you want to make a statement, we'll make a statement. We also support good law enforcement and our troops. We have a lot of connections with military and law enforcement. And we're not telling you that we're going to come and get you, but we're going to tell you this. You will be taken care of. You will not be on our streets. And you can just bet on it. And there ain't no way out for it. Because we're everywhere and you won't know where.
We're watching. We are my brother's keeper.
Staring through the raindrops, beating down upon the glass. Wondering when the pain stops, waiting for this storm to pass. Lightning flashes nearby, giving glimpses of the night. I'm tired of the fight. Well, I need something strong. Everything's gone wrong.
Hey, the old Reb here. I'm here to talk to you about Rapid Fire Radio. It's a brand new radio station, Rapid Fire Internet Radio in Rapid Valley, South Dakota. And we need your help. We need you to support our station because we're here for you. So if you're going to rock with the best and ride with the old Reb and Frankie Slauson, you need to tune in. Go to the Rapid Fire Internet Radio page on Facebook and check us out. We got an awesome page and we got some followers on there. So this is the old Reb letting you know to rock with the best and ride with Rapid Fire Internet Radio coming to a neighborhood near you soon.
All right, Reb. So what can we expect out of the Rapid Fire Radio?
You can expect the best music, iconic interviews and old school style is what we're dealing with.
And can you kind of give like a little history of kind of how it all kind of started for both you and I kind of getting together and creating this phenomenon?
Well, Rapid Fire Radio was a dream that's been going on for a long time, but it was Frankie Slauson who gave me the start at KTEQ radio station in the School of Mines, and I'm still doing a show there every Tuesday night. And he's a wonderful person, a good man, and we just hit it off, even though we've got kind of an age gap. And he kind of said that the Rev needs to be out there, so successful people build each other up, and others tear others down, and that isn't what I'm about. I'm about truth, justice, and the American way, and getting the news out and do an old school style radio station where we can help folks. They can call in, ask us questions, and if we don't have it, we'll get the answer.
And what are the goals as far as Rapid Fire Radio? What do we want to accomplish? What are we trying to accomplish?
The goals are to make it the #1 internet radio station around the world.
And why should people check us out?
Well, because we're just good old boys. We're good old boys, and we want a chance. We want a chance out there, and we want you to listen to us. It's pretty simple.
And Rapid Fire Radio is basically because we live in Rapid City or Rapid Valley. That's
correct.
Why we have that
We're
name.
in Rapid Valley, and as far as I know, we're South Dakota's first internet radio station. I mean, pure internet, streaming nationwide. So you can find us on Rapid Fire Internet Radio on Facebook. And when you get on there, just scroll to the left side. You'll see our link. You click on that, and it'll come right on. And we play some kick-ass music, baby.
And one last question. When it comes to radio, what are some of the influences that have kind of brought us together in what we like for radio, but who are some of the influences from some legendary radio personalities that you can kind of get out of this station?
Well, I'll tell you, after interviewing Greg Kinn, he's a legendary radio man, and he kind of told us never to give up. That was a heck of an influence for me. And of course,
almost like you can get kind of a flavor of Wolfman Jack kind of. Even though
Wolfman Jack.
we're not Wolfman, but we are. But we I mean, as far as we're talking about influences of our styles, our unique
bet.
styles.
Wolfman Jack's in it. I mean, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of old school radio announcers like from KFYR radio in Bismarck, North Dakota that influenced me.
And even the
and
ugly.
Casey Kasem was another one.
Even Ugly Reb, or not Ugly Reb.
Ugly Del
Ugly
Roberts.
Del, yes, not Ugly
Del
Reb.
Roberts. You can find him on Facebook too.
Kind of looks like John Candy in a way, or I say John Candy looks like him.
He was a top 40 radio real DJ.
All right, so that's Rapid Fire Radio Network on Facebook. And Rev, you have anything else to say?
Well, the MIB Radio Network, and as you can see, I'm dressed in black. So the Men in Black Radio Network. And I'm the advocate for the Ride or Die Brotherhood Nation. Defenders of the Constitution. And you can Google us at Ride or Die Brotherhood Nation and check it out. We have a good organization. It's awesome.
And let's give our people a little tour of what we're all about here.
It's a small studio.
Oh, yes.
But it does what we want it to do. And we have state-of-the-art equipment.
Oh, absolutely we do.
And it's just an awesome thing,
We have lots of different cool things as far as in our studio that represent us. Like these pictures in the background. Yep. They all kind of represent.
We got iconic wall posters and some autographed stuff on the walls. And
yeah.
Of course, we have our grandfather clock in the corner.
Can't forget about that. It's the grandfather clock. Got the California raisins in the background. You got autographed pictures. You got pictures of even Reb's mom.
Yep.
Which, in case you're wondering who that lady is. got some great pictures and stuff that he and I kind of put together, just to kind of, and then of course, you know, if you wonder what our studio kind of looks like as far as where all the magic happens, it's right here. It's right down below here, as you can tell. Just trying to get a good shot there. That is our mixer, which is broadcasted right now. We use Spotify to get the word, you know, to play our music. We have fancy microphones that you'd see on late night television. And we have Mr. Commercial Guy right here.
Yeah, the old Reb himself.
Not
rocking
only
your way with the best music, humor, and whatever else we can come up with.
That's right. And I'm Frankie Slauson. I'm behind the camera. I also do work here as well. And hopefully you guys can help us out. We are going to come up with a Kickstarter fundraiser pretty soon, but we just want the word out that we are Rapid Fire Radio, and we are the future of Internet radio.
Yes, we are, and this is a Frankie Slauson production.
And a Rebel Communication presentation.
All right, hello everybody. You all know me, I'm Opal, and I work with Charlie and Sabrina at Bikers Inner Circle Radio. And what I am here in Rapid City, South Dakota, actually Rapid Valley, South Dakota. And I am here right now with Darren, the president of the Militiamen Veterans Motorcycle Club and the founder of the Ride Therapy Project. Ride Therapy Project is what we've been working on, and everybody's hearing about this calendar that we started to initiate our cause and to bring about awareness to what we're doing with Ride Therapy. Here in a minute, and we are with Reb Ryder. Reb Ryder is with the national group with the Ride or Die Brotherhood, and he is also the host of the Rapid Fire Radio. And we're getting ready right now to start an interview, and we're going to talk about what's going on with Ride Therapy and kind of do a little meet and greet. So here we go.
All right.
This is the MIB Radio Network, Rapid Fire Radio, coming at you, streaming nationwide and around the world, with the best iconic interviews, rock and roll music, and a variety of other music you can't get anywhere. The Reb Ryder Show, broadcasting 24/7. This is the MIB Radio Network.
Woohoo!
Hey, what's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. Rapid Fire Radio's live right now with two guests, and we got an echo problem, but I just fixed that. And who's here? Who are we talking to?
Oh,
is it Opal?
Yes, it's Opal.
Opal, and Darren is here with the Militiamen MC Veterans Group.
Yeah, Veterans
Am I correct?
Motorcycle Club.
Yeah,
Yep.
Veterans Motorcycle Club. I'll get it right one of these days. I was calling them the Minutemen earlier, but that's what they are anyway. So
Yeah.
we're glad you're with us.
Thanks. I'm glad to have you.
All right.
Glad to
Well,
be here.
what can you tell us? Why are you here? What are we going to talk about tonight? Aaron?
Well, we're going to actually talk about a charity that I started called the Ride Therapy Foundation. Reb, 22 veterans a day take their life. 22. And we know how trustworthy the government is to take care of us.
Yeah, they're our friends.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah, they're our friends.
So
yeah.
what we did after losing 4 people I know to suicide, I decided that what I would do is try to find an outlet, something for these veterans to do to get their mind off of the place they're at. And what I thought was, when I'm having a bad day, when I'm having just a terrible time, when I got back from Iraq and I was struggling just to cope with day-to-day life, the thing that helped me most was to get on my bike, twist that throttle, and point it down the road. We call it wind therapy. I'm calling it ride therapy. And so what the charity is planning on doing is we will take and we will purchase a motorcycle for a veteran that is in need. And to top that off is if that veteran is nominated by someone, say his friend, and his friend doesn't have a motorcycle, we'll actually buy his friend a motorcycle too. So that way they
does this sound like the page that I'm on here?
and also aid and assist. Also aid and assist with like if they need to go through like riding lessons or rider modification adjustments and stuff like that. Also to help them be able to possibly ride their bike if they have a physical disability or a physical limitation.
Exactly. If for example, if a person actually lost their leg in an IED attack, we would actually try to modify the bike to make the bike so it's rideable for them. And so we're looking for donations right now to actually raise that money. Because
how much are we looking for?
We're looking for at minimum $20,000.
Well, if you're listening out there, help us out, everybody, and spread the word on Rapid Fire Radio. We're your radio station. You're the star. You can help us. And we're here to fight for freedom. And Darren and Opal here are here to help charity. And I find that fascinating, and I think it's very good. And another word I'd like to say, Darren, thank you, sir, for your service. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
He's a good battle buddy, and this is a battle that they continue to fight afterwards. And so it's when you have when you're out there and you're in the shit and you're you have your battle buddies, and when you come home, sometimes people feel, and this is what the feedback that everybody's been giving me is they feel like they don't have that buddy anymore. And and with the MCs and everything, just like how the MCs were established initially, they find a camaraderie and they find those battle buddies home when they're home and everything. So this is there's buddies out there, and no one is forgotten. And that's something that's very important, and that people know that we do remember you, and everybody appreciates everything. All veterans from all theaters, also, not just everything, because no one is forgotten.
Yeah. As Chief Executive Officer of the Ride or Die Brotherhood, I want to welcome you to our national office here, and your organization is welcome here anytime.
Oh, thank you.
Love to have
Thank
you. Anytime, stop in. The door is open for you, and you too, Opal, and your organization.
Oh well, thank you. I know that Charlie Brechtel with Bikers Inner Circle Radio and the Charlie Brechtel Band, and I know that also there's other groups and stuff, and they're all motorcycle riders, but they're also musicians and artists and just business people and everyday mom and dads and brothers and sisters and children, throughout, not just locally here in the western South Dakota area, but on a national level, are taking a very keen interest in what is happening and what is going on. And we hope to bring everybody together. This is a coalition.
Yes, it is.
Not a competition. Everybody working together from all different walks of life and all different backgrounds, but we all have something that we can all relate to, because I have yet to meet someone who doesn't have someone in their family or in their world, in their environment, that has not been affected by some theater of war of some kind within our generations. And with our populace being so large and our lifespans extending so much longer than it was many years ago, and the improvements in medical, even though it's kind of hard to get that, it still helps aid with what's going on. And so awareness is key, and that's what's very important. That's how Darren and I were brought together. And also like the Twisted Misfits, MC, Soldiers for Jesus, a lot of the other clubs and riding groups. Yeah, the Chubb Brothers, and like the different venues and everything, Robbinsdale Lounge, the Knuckle, the Buffalo Chip. Those groups and those people and those entities and those environments are how we all came together in one way or the other.
Give us a little history on on your organization.
You talking about militiamen?
Yeah.
Militiamen we're founded by a bunch of National Guard members, and what we were looking for was that bond between military and public servants, firefighters, police officers, EMTs, all that, so that way we can all get together and we can hang out and do good things for the community. Back in the day, the National Guard was all about local community events, and so as the War on Terror evolved, the National Guard's involvement in the community diminishes. Lawsuits, all this other stuff, it just makes it tougher for the guard to step forward and help the community. So what we decided was, hey, let's step forward, let's do this. So we got together so we can actually help the community, the people out there. It doesn't matter if you are military, law enforcement, or anything like that. If you need help, if you need something, say you're moving, and you need help moving, you let us know, and we will try to do whatever we can to find someone to help you. And that's what we do. If a soldier is deployed and his or her spouse runs into issues where by chance they're moving or they have a flood or there's a fire, they can call us and we will be there to give them assistance. On the Ride Therapy Project, if anyone's interested in becoming part of this, they can actually go to Facebook and look up Ride Therapy Project. That'll get you right to our Facebook page. In the process of building a web page and all that other stuff now, but we're kind of in our infancy right now, so just in the process. But get out there, like the page, and as soon as we start taking in, getting our banking and all that other stuff set up, hopefully we'll start seeing the donations roll in, and we can actually show to these veterans that nobody rides alone.
Well, and that's commendable, and we're with you, brother. We're with you.
Thank you.
I think it's neat as heck, and these are the kind of things that we want. We're on the same page. We do the same exact thing. It's mirrored of what you have just told me, and this is good. And Opal, you're to be commended, you and Darren both, for trying to bring folks together, because that's been the dream of the Ride or Die Brotherhood since 1989, and we have evolved from one to the next to the next. We're now at the third level, and the third level is a brotherhood to bring everybody together. Now, anybody that knows the Reb Rider out there knows that he takes homeless people into our organization and turns their lives around. I've done it several times already.
Nice.
And I'll just tell you a brief story. I found a gal living in her Jeep, and that was her house. Well, we brought her over here, and there was a suicide attempt, which I personally stopped. And I told this gal, inside there is a beautiful woman, and we need to bring that out. Well, the first thing we did was do the Reb's 1,000 step program, and that's where we get up at 5 in the morning and walk from national headquarters to Highway 44 and back up again every day. Well, we managed to get her to lose 30 pounds. The beautiful woman in her came out. Then we introduced her to Harley Davidson, to an '89 Heritage Softail Classic, and you couldn't keep her off of it.
Wind therapy, Ride Therapy, Ride Therapy, Ride Therapy.
She was so happy. And then we found her a nice young man who was a postal worker, and she is married to this day and tremendously happy, and still looks good as to the time that I met her. So this is what the Ride or Die Brotherhood does. We try to help the citizenry and the homeless and the afflicted, the widow and the orphan, and that's what we're about.
Wonderful.
Very good.
Wonderful. One thing that we have coming up to introduce the Ride Therapy Project to the community and everything is Darren. I met Darren at the Twisted Misfits NC. They had a benefit for the Black Hills Special Olympics, and Darren and the militiamen VMC had shown up, and we were introduced kind of somewhat briefly, and then we communicated and we got together the following Friday, and Darren filled me in on what his idea was, and that he'd like to try to start a calendar. And he wanted to kind of know my ideas about this and kind of fill me out and stuff like that. So we discussed it, and that very evening we asked our first model. Her name is Lisa Norton, and she was working at the Robbinsdale Lounge, and she was our first model that we asked. And then it just snowballed from there. I just so happened to go out looking for locations to shoot, and someone had mentioned Boondocks, and Boondocks had been sold at an auction, and nobody knew who the owners were. Well, we happened to just show up by driving through the hills looking for different locations that were 40s and 50s kind of era, kind of theme possibilities for photo locations. And we pull up, and I happened to luck into meeting Jim and Sarah Solano. They are the new owners of Boondocks, located on Highway 385, Deadwood Lead area. And when I kind of told them, I asked if, if they knew how we can get a hold of owners because we'd like to try to shoot. She says, well, we are. And we were able to shoot at that location. At the gas station and at the actual, little car hop cafe and the little garage theme that was there. And it was an incredible experience.
It was. I've seen the pictures. They're awesome. And it takes you, it's like it takes you back in time.
It does.
Yeah.
And,
Fantastic.
and on that note, to take you back in time, the reason why I was here and I stayed in this area was because Ken McNinney, one of the owners of the Knuckle Saloon there in Sturgis, South Dakota, Ken, we'd done a little interview, myself and Angelina Gardner, who is associate and partner with me with ANO Radio, with Bikers Inner Circle Radio. We interviewed Ken, and then after our interview, Ken said that he would like to introduce us to Neil and Ramona Holtman. Neil is one of the original Jack Pine Gypsies, and actually Bob Moore also. And so he made arrangements for us to go out there. Well, while we were there, we did this interview with Neil Holtman, and Neil was able to tell his story and the story of the Jack Pine Gypsies and how the rally started. And, the tours and everything, and then, the hill climb, and then the short track, and how everything has just gone from what they initially started as a group of people coming together, brothers, getting some ride therapy and everything, doing what they do, and to what is now known as the Sturgis Rally. And while I was there, there was a photo of Neil and Ramona on one of their date nights when he came back, coming back from Korea. And he was on his 47 Indian that he bought from Pappy Hoyle. And there was
the actual one then.
He rode for Pappy's race team. And Neil Holtman actually is the Jack Pine Gypsy that had the silver cup. So that's very important, everybody. And Neil and Bob and those guys, they were the crazy guys that would ride up Bear Butte and that group of those younger ones. And then they had to figure out how to get back down. Then to hear them talk, it's like, oh, you guys are nuts.
So, Opal, is there anybody you don't know? Darren's laughing here, folks. He knows.
Well, through the years, I've met quite a few people, amazing people from all different clubs, groups, associations, different businesses. In film, the motorcycle community, the arts and entertainment, and just everyday people. Because we're all everyday people.
Yes,
it doesn't matter who you are or who you ride with or anything. We're still, like I said, we're moms, we're dads, we're fathers, daughters, sons, mothers, someone's child. And so, and like I said, and all of us in one way, shape, form, or another have been affected by the effects of war. Mm-hmm. And people have their different political positions, but when it comes to the universal family stand and our nation and everything, everybody that I associate with, for the most part, and that's my choice, we all stand very tried and true, and we do believe in our rights, and the very rights that the wind that blows the flag is the breath of every soldier.
Let me throw a scenario out there for you, Reb. You work for a Fortune 500 company. You have an accident at work. You lose a leg. How much money does that Fortune 500 company pay you?
I'd like to know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're a soldier in the United States Army. You step on a landmine. You lose a leg. The percent that you get doesn't even come close to what you get in corporate America.
It's shameful.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's terrible. And our soldiers are doing a
Marine, Airmen,
heck of a job for us.
Coast Guard,
I
everybody.
can't thank them enough. I can't thank you enough.
That's the purpose of this, is
right.
to try to help offset that complete lack of financial, emotional support that us as service members lose when we come home. And
well, also
we
enhance
step
their
away
quality
from that
of life.
brotherhood.
They also try to help enhance that quality of life that they feel is no longer there, and it helps cleanse them too. Helps get them out of their head by themselves.
I don't know what you think out there, listening audience, but bikers have hearts of gold. And when it comes to the veterans, some of the things that I've come across has touched me deeply. Mm-hmm. And it hardens my resolve to stand tall with our brothers and sisters, Opal and Darren. and all the rest of us to make a go of it and do the right thing and what is right, and put this country back to greatness where it belongs.
I agree.
Absolutely, absolutely. We want to say thank you oh so very much for having us come out and do this.
Well,
And
I'd
on
love to
behalf-
have you guys back again.
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, and we
Yeah.
would love, and I know that I'm going to talk with Charlie and Sabrina, and we'd like to be able to interview you and everything, and
Oh,
with
you
Darren
betcha.
also on Bikers Inner Circle Radio, so they can kind of get an idea of what you guys are doing too, because Bikers Inner Circle is everybody together too, all
Right.
different groups, independent writers, everything. It's Bikers Inner Circle.
This is an awesome interview. I'm glad I met you. I feel like I've always known you, and I'm proud to know you.
Well, thank you. We're very honored to be here.
Yeah, and
Thank
I'm
you.
honored to have you.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
you guys, we're going to cut this off now because he's going to get to some music and everything. Thank you very much. If you guys are watching this, and please pass the word about the Ride Therapy. We've got the Rapid Fire Radio, Bikers Inner Circle Radio, and of course, Ride Therapy Projects.
Support it, folks. Support it.
Yep.
We need your help.
Ride or Die Brotherhood, right here.
All right. We're going back to music. Good to have him here in the studio. One of the best interviews I've done so far, and I just find it fascinating. And I'm out of here for now. I'll be back about 7 o'clock with the Rev Rider Show. This was a special edition that we took the time to put this together. We're glad you're with us. Tell your friends, tell everybody. Rapid Fire Radio. If you want to be a public donor to help us out, we have been helped out, but we can use your help to stay on the air because internet radio is not cheap.
No, it's not.
All right.
No, it's not.
And Opal's still with us here.
Yep.
All right. Have a good evening out there. This is Rapid Fire Radio. I'm going to leave you with Sam Morrison Band, a fantastic song called Something Strong on Rapid Fire Radio.
All right, hi everybody. This is Idaho Gunny with Rapid Fire Radio. And you know what? I am here right now with Reb Ryder and Chumley of the Ride or Die Brotherhood, MRO, and we're here with recording artist Jeremiah Sundown. So, Jeremiah, how you doing?
Peachy.
Peachy? All right, so from what I understand, you and Reb have known each other for quite a while, huh?
Long time.
Well, so how's that experience been?
Can't tell you until the statute of limitations runs out.
Oh, okay.
Right. And so far, we're both not in jail, so it's working out fine.
So it's working out pretty good right now, huh?
We almost became guests of the state of South Dakota several times. Been in a harmless way.
And we're both avid goose hunters, too.
Really?
That's funny. That was funny, yeah.
Okay, so Jeremiah, why don't you introduce yourself to everybody so they can get a little bit of information about you and what you've got going on right now. I know a little history on you and what you're doing now and what your plans are for the future.
My name is Homer Gunch. I got a built-in picnic lunch. Whatever that means. No, I'm out here visiting my buddy from many years ago and my wonderful lady friend inside. We're at an undisclosed location in beautiful Rapid City in the majestic Black Hills of South Dakota.
Yep. Yes, we are.
Beautiful downtown Rapid Valley.
Well, undisclosed location.
Yeah. At an undisclosed. We will not give you Judy's address.
Oh, this is Judy, everybody. Hi, Judy. Okay, so why don't
We
you...
won't tell anybody that Judy lives in Box Elder.
All right, so Jeremiah, I know that you are a recording artist, and that you also are on currently you are on a satellite or cable access program.
It's a national TV program. It's on many cable systems. It's on satellite systems all the time, and it's the RFD channel.
Okay.
It's out of a beautiful theater up in north of Minneapolis called Midwest Country Theater.
Okay.
And we play traditional country.
Now, and you do a Merle Haggard tribute, correct?
Incorrect.
Oh, okay. Which one was it?
Waylon Jennings.
Waylon Jennings. Okay. Johnny Cash, Waylon Jennings. Okay. Yeah.
She's been drinking.
Yeah.
She needs to be.
She needs to be.
I need to be. I need to be. Let me catch up to you.
I'm not drinking.
Oh, darn it. So, and you've done quite a few shows over the years, and I know you have a show coming up tomorrow, correct?
Near Mobridge, South Dakota. Friday night is another one near Mobridge, South Dakota. Saturday night in Eureka, South Dakota, and Sunday night, my first ever South Dakota gospel concert in a church, which I am really looking forward to.
Nice.
Over the years, people have heard me on the live performances, and they've heard my CDs, and they'll see that gospel connection, and they've always asked me to do that, and so I'm going to do that.
Well, I wish we could go. I know Saturday I have to cover the finals for the Buffalo Chip Model Search on Saturday and everything. I don't know how far the show is that you're doing on Sunday.
4 miles.
Well, I don't know if we can make that. So you have a website?
10-4 Eleanor.
10-4 Eleanor.
I do.
She is a good one, huh?
She went home with a 10-foot stuffed Easter bunny one day. Between her and her daughter. I often wondered if the police ever thought something was strange coming down the road with those 3 people.
To interrupt, but food is out.
Okay.
Are we ready for part 2 of this?
Yeah, well, we can take a little break and we'll shoot some more. So, all right. All right, everybody, this is Idaho Gunny again, and I'm sitting here with Brother Chumley, who's the Executive VP, and there's Reb Ryder, our CEO of the Ride or Die Brotherhood, MRO, and also the producer of Reb Ryder Productions of Rapid Fire Radio, exclusively here in the Black Hills of South Dakota. This is Idaho Gunny with American Roads, and we're speaking right now with Jeremiah Sundown, and Jeremiah's sharing some stories of the road and everything. So why don't you...
We call them war stories.
War stories. So you were talking about one of the venues, and you just come up here in 1973 from Monterey, California?
Well, actually, I was doing this sit-down gig in Flagstaff, Arizona, me and the band. It was wintertime there, and we were doing wonderful there. And, this guy rolled in there one night, him and his pilot. They were on the way to Vegas, but the snow dictated that they land. And they came in there, and he was a promoter. And promoter, you know, They like,
Oh yeah. Well, they have to snooze you. I don't snooze
he
anybody.
said, son, I'm gonna put you on the road to fame and fortune. And I had this nice sit-down gig in Flagstaff, Arizona. I mean, we could be there as long as we wanted. Yeah, he put me on the road to fame and fortune. 2 weeks later, I was in Minot, North Dakota. Minot, North Dakota. But anyway, we left there and went to Aberdeen. First time I'd ever been in Aberdeen. And, it was a Monday night, Club 23. Maybe 11 people in there. You know. And we were just out of California, and we were doing what people began to call country rock. We was probably some of the first. And our hair was down to here, and, you know. But there we are. Tuesday night, they had maybe 30 people in there. Hump night, boom. Full. Thursday, boom. For 2 weeks, it was just full, and it was really, really great. And from that, other club owners would hear about you. Mobridge, Pier, Sioux Falls, Mitchell, Yankton. I mean, all over the East River. And we'd come up in the late spring, and we couldn't get out of this state. I mean, you'd finish at one place, and there'd be 3 other places wanting you to come to where they are. And we did that, and that's where the South Dakota legend began, you know. I mean, to this day, people will ask me, what is your favorite place to play? And I'll say, state? And they say, yeah. And I'll tell them unashamedly and very quickly, South Dakota. And I've even had people tell me, oh, is that part of North Dakota?
You know, I've heard that before too. They're like,
people don't get a whole lot of press up here on the national scene. And the first, we're getting ready to head out in 1975 for the first show. Okay. Aberdeen, that was a starting point for us. And we were at Aberdeen and getting ready to go to Fargo, North Dakota, and we left on a Sunday morning. It started snowing. And snowing.
Yeah.
And snowing and snowing and snowing and snowing. We get about 2 miles out of town, you literally cannot see 10 feet in front of you. It's that thick. And we had to turn around and come back. And we told the motel lady, you know, we want our rooms again, for sure. And by nightfall, on the main street of Aberdeen, 6th Avenue and Main Street, I had never seen 3 feet of snow on a city street.
oh yeah, you're from Tennessee.
You know? Oh, it was, man. But it wasn't all bad because the motel that we were staying at had an all-girl rock and roll band there. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. After several cocktails, just to keep warm, you understand. We decided to go hear this girl rock and roll band because for some reason they were still going to play that night. We go to this club and there's nobody there. And we catch a ride with this. No, we get in the van. We're coming back to the motel. Right in the middle of Main Street, it stops because the snow was over the engine. It would not run. Mm-hmm. And this old dude, somebody said, well, yeah, call him because he's got a record. And he comes out and he's drunker than a skunk. I mean, he is drunk as a skunk. And we're trying, you know, he's getting ready to haul us back to the motel, tow us, and he did. And his luck with him. And, you know, he was always giving us grief as he is as he was riding down the road towing us. I mean, he's this nasty guy. And I'm going to charge you $50 damn, you know, and it was $20 tow. But what do? You know? So we get out of his tow truck, 3 of the band members, $50 lighter, and he can't get his vehicle to go. You boys give me a push. I said, yeah, for $50 we'll give you a push. And I swear I thought I heard him call us a real choice name under his breath. He pulled out his same wallet, he put our $50 in and took it back out and handed it to us. And we got him pushed, and he got on his way.
Nice. Well, you know what? I'm gonna stop recording now and everything. But like I said, we're sitting here with.
We ain't heard the governor's story.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's hear the governor's story.
Beautiful years to go to the Holiday Inn. One night, we, same scenario. We're in there just rocking and rolling, full house, having a great time. And then you see people going up to each other, whispering in their ear all over. And I overheard one of them, and it was, the governor's in here. The governor's in here. Well, that's good. And here comes this real bouncy cocktail waitress up there. She's good. I mean, she's an older lady, and she's just wonderful at what she's done. Her name was Billy. Anyway, she says, hands me a note, says, do a song for the governor. He's in here. So I consult with the band, and it kind of like a little huddle. And we fire up the song, Up Against the Wall, You Redneck Mother. And we dedicate it to Richard Knife, your honorable governor.
Nice.
And then, after that, we took a little intermission, and his big limo was out underneath the foyer of the Holiday Inn there, and it had this big #1 license plate on it. #1. I'm thinking, I want that. I told the band to keep him busy. And they did, almost. I was out there with a screwdriver, up underneath it. And then I seen these 2 sets of legs come down, and I scooted out from under them, and I looked up there, and there's the governor and his chauffeur/bodyguard. He's a big old boy, And he says, governor says, Jeremiah, what are you doing? And I knew when he called me Jeremiah, I wasn't going to the slammer.
Yeah.
I says, I'm looking for my car keys. I lost my car keys. And he said, and you're trying to find them with a screwdriver? And then he says, then he says, I'll see you get that license plate when I leave office.
Nice. All right. Well, what I'm going to do is I'll make sure that we post some information with your website and the show that you guys are doing. And can you tell everybody the name of the show again?
It's the Midwest Country Theater Show on the RFD channel, and up in South Dakota. Well, it's on nationally Sunday night at 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central. So out here, I don't know.
It'd be 5 o'clock.
5
o'clock Mountain Standard, 4 o'clock Pacific.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. So, all right, and there's Rev and Jeremiah. If you guys can lean in together, I'll get a real good picture of you, too.
All right, well.
Pucker up.
You can find Jeremiah at jeremiahsundown.com. Check him out. You won't want to miss it because it's awesome stuff. I've known Jeremiah as my dear friend for many years, and I can tell you personally from experience, he's an awesome act. And you know what? To do a tribute to Waylon Jennings, that is something to behold.
Yes, and it's an honor. It's been an honor meeting you.
You too.
Yep. And there's Chumley too. Hey, brother.
Hey.
All right. Well, this is Idaho Gunny with Rapid Fire Radio. And you know what? We are out of here. So stay tuned, and I'll make sure that Reb and I get all the information out for you. So American Roads with Idaho Gunny. Peace out.
It's a good song called Two Hangmen. a tombstone on my horse, his name was Mac. I saw what I'll relate to you going on behind my back. It seems the folks were up in arms, a man now had to die for believing things that didn't fit the laws they'd set aside. The man's name was I'm a Freak, the best that I could see. He was the executioner, a hangman just like me. I guess that he'd seen loopholes from working with his rope. He'd hung the wrong man many times, so now he turned to hope. He talked to all the people from his scaffold in the square. He told them of the things he found, but they didn't seem to care. He said your laws were obsolete and a change you should demand. But the people only walked away, he couldn't understand. The marshal's name was Uncle Sam, he said it'd right this wrong. It'd make the hangman shut his mouth if it took him all year long. He finally arrested Freak and then he sent for me to hang a fellow hangman from a fellow hangman tree. Well, it didn't take them long to try him in their court of law. He was guilty then of thinking a crime much worse than all. They sentenced him to die so his seed of thought can spread and infect the little children. That's what the law had said. So the hanging day came around and he walked up to the noose. I pulled the lever, but before he fell I cut him loose. They called it all conspiracy and then I had to die. So to close our mouths and shut our minds, they hung us side by side.